It's so good to see you, Mayor. I want to ask you about some decisions you made. You left your beaches and restaurants open during the holiday, even though you said a majority of residents were against it. So why did you ultimately make that decision?
Well, Chris, since the beginning of this virus, we've been trying to protect lives and livelihoods. And as was said earlier, it's a balancing act. This is a Rubik's Cube of decisions that we have to make on a daily basis.
One of the things, though, that we know is that close proximity is not a good thing. Not wearing masks, not a good thing when you are in close proximity. So did you do things to make sure people were following the rules, even at places like beaches, Mayor?
Absolutely. We have police patrols going through our restaurants. Fortunately, the bars and nightclubs, which were really a problem several weeks ago, are closed at this point. But we're going through restaurants and making certain that people are following distancing. They're escalating their sanitizing protocols. We're asking for courtesy of those around you and then just plain old common sense. We have a very expansive beach, so we have distancing signs throughout. We have places to wash hands. We are sanitizing showers at all times. And we feel like the beach is a safe place. It's not a very hospitable environment for a virus with the salt air, the UV rays, and salt water.
So how confident are you that 2 weeks from now, you're not going to see a surge in cases because of the decision that was made to leave the beaches open?
Well, we patrolled the beaches all weekend. The weather was not optimal, so we did not have issues with people moving away from their family units. If they did, then the police were there to ask them to make sure that they were properly distancing. And if they wouldn't follow that, then they were asked to leave the premises. I don't think the beaches are the problem. I think there are other areas that we have to be more concerned about. Like I said, the bars are certainly a place, and the nightclubs, those have been closed by state order. Now we're just dealing with other inside activities, and that's one of the benefits of having the beach open. We do not want to corral people indoors. Folks have been looking for ways to recreate, and it's a lot better to do it outside than indoors.
In spite of best efforts, state officials say ICUs in at least 4 hospitals in York County have hit maximum capacity, including, as I understand it, Morton Plant Hospital, which is in your city. How concerned are you about the situation and being out of ICU beds?
Well, that is not true at Morton Plant. I've been in contact with the CEO and their folks. They still have capacity at the hospital. We certainly hope that they're not going to need that, but they have capacity. Now, they are going to stop elective surgeries starting this Friday, and it's on a daily basis, those decisions, whether they will start them back up again.
So let's talk about those day-to-day decisions. You just heard what the mayor in El Paso had to say. The Florida Education Commissioner said that public schools are going to be ordered to reopen in August and offer the full range of services to students and family. Do you have concerns about that? And do you consider that also something to be a decision that may need to be made on a day-to-day basis as you actually get closer to the end of the month?
It will be. Our school systems in Florida are on a countywide basis, but there are challenges, as was said by your previous guests. If we do not have childcare and schools open, it's very difficult for people to go back to work. Fortunately, a lot of the summer camps and other providers for childcare have reopened. It's been a challenge because they're following the distancing protocols. But certainly we are coordinating with our school system to cooperate as best we can, first of all, to make a safe environment, but also on timing issues.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.